When Aegon the Conqueror died, the realm looked to his firstborn son, Aenys Targaryen, to continue the legacy of fire and unity. But the new king was unlike any ruler Westeros had ever known. Where Aegon was steel, Aenys was silk. Where the conqueror carried a sword, Aenys carried a song. And in a kingdom forged through war, a gentle king became a catalyst for unrest. Aenys was born of Aegon and Rhaenys, and from the moment he entered the world, singers claimed he had a voice as sweet as his mother, and nature as soft as hers, even his birth-fed rumor. Some whispered he was too delicate to be Aegon's true son, but Rhaenys had loved him fiercely, and Aegon had accepted him without question. When Aegon placed the crown upon Aenys's brow, the lords of Westeros bowed, but doubts stirred beneath the surface. Aegon had ruled through fire and fear. Aenys ruled through persuasion and hope. He wanted peace. He wanted harmony. He wanted to join the Seven Kingdoms not by force, but by faith and diplomacy. Yet, almost immediately, everything he did sparked rebellion. His marriage to Alyssa Velaryon was admired, but the marriages he arranged for his children defied the traditions of Westeros. When he betrothed Prince Aegon and Princess Rhaena to each other, following Valyrian custom, the Faith of the Seven erupted in outrage. To the High Septon and the militant warriors' sons, the marriage was incest, a perversion, a sin. And in Aenys they saw weakness. A king too timid to command dragons and too gentle to command men. Rebellions ignited across the realm. The Vulture King rose again in the Red Mountains. Houses in the Riverlands defied taxation. Faith Militants armed themselves openly in Old Town and King's Landing. Aenys tried to negotiate, to appease, to reason. But every concession made him appear weaker. Every act of mercy emboldened his enemies. Even his dragons reflected his nature. Aenys rode Quicksilver, a dragon smaller and gentler than the beasts his father commanded. Beautiful, swift, and brilliant, but not born for war, the realm began to whisper, "We need Visenya. We need Maegor." Aenys's own half-brother, Maegor the Cruel, wielded Blackfire like an executioner's blade and had the heart of a conqueror. Many believed Maegor, not Aenys, should have inherited the throne. The pressure crushed Aenys slowly. As the Faith Militant rose in defiance and Maegor took exile in Essos, King Aenys' health worsened. Stress gnawed at him. He could not sleep. He could not eat. The crown weighed heavier than any sword he could ever lift. When he fled King's Landing to seek refuge in Dragonstone, the lords whispered openly, "The king is frightened. The king is failing." Aenys died within a year of his arrival. Some say from illness, others from despair. His mother's dragon, Meraxes, had fallen in Dorne. His wife and children were scattered. His people doubted him, and the faith demanded his destruction. He died at just 35 years old, leaving a realm fractured, restless, and hungry for a ruler who could restore strength by any means necessary. The conqueror's gentle son had tried to rule with love, and Westeros answered with rebellion. What followed next would plunge the realm into one of the darkest reigns in its history, the rule of Maegor the Cruel.